Hi everyone, how's it going? Andy here, also known as that one dude, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. This time we'll be going over the upcoming DLC for Sparking Zero. Now we did have an idea of what was coming up, but a little interesting tidbit was actually found. Um, Shout outs to Pro Digital Y, of course, for this information, but we discovered something that is actually pretty interesting, and it sort of has brought a little bit of speculation in the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero community. I'm talking about the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero martial arts pack. Now let's go ahead and take a picture here. As you can see here, we're looking at the downloadable content that is available for us in game. Of course, the season pass bonus, the usual we would expect. Season pass bonus, Ultimate Edition bonus. Then we'll skip over this and we'll go Anime Music Pack 2, Anime Music Pack 1, Ultimate Upgrade Pack, and then the pre-order pack. These were what we were expecting. This was told to us if you got the Ultimate Edition or Deluxe Edition, you would get each one corresponding to the edition you got. But the martial arts pack was something that we didn't see at the moment. So it's something that's new to everybody, honestly. So it just brought a lot of speculation of what we could see. Now, it could be honestly just maybe a few things like a costume or some items, some abilities, maybe a title. It could be that. Of course, if that's the case, costumes would probably be the more focus of it. But a lot of speculation has come out that maybe it's actually DLC characters we'll be getting. We may, of course, it's probably not going to be like a major pack or anything. It might be like a character or two that maybe Bandai wanted to throw at us, which of course is always welcomed. You can always add to the 182 roster character, definitely always appreciated. But so actually, I just wanted to see what personally, in my opinion, what I think it probably is. I'm not sure if it's already been discovered or not, but at least for me, I honestly think that it's probably gonna be a small pack that they'll throw our way. I don't think it'll consist of characters. I personally don't think so. We'll probably get costumes, of course. It sounds like something from the OG Dragon Ball saga. I see that being the case, so maybe we'll get like a costume for Master Roshi. That of course will probably give us Jackie Chun in the game in a way. I'm hoping it's a separate character. Hopefully that's the case, but we'll see. The OG Yamcha costume, we can see Goku also get a certain outfit where he has, we saw him when he first pops up as an, well, I guess he's still a teen, but he's grown up. We can see that outfit come into play. So it's a lot of things. We can also see abilities, maybe special titles here and there. But let's delve in. I'm hoping that we get a character or two here. It would be awesome. I would enjoy that. I would love that. But I'm keeping the expectations low. I would say you guys do the same. That way we're not. Oh my god, it's the end of the world. No, 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 no. Keep expectations low. We'll probably get a costume or two here and there with some abilities and a title. Um, so it would help us be help us curtail expectations and not be disappointed. Of course, we just got this amazing game. It's a blast. Again, if you're still on the fence, I get it. You're not gonna regret it. I mean, honestly, this might be the best Dragon Ball game that's come out ever. So you're missing out if you're not getting it. But let's go into we'll dive into the rabbit hole and see what characters could come if that were the case. Like I said, hoping that's the case. I'm hoping we do get characters. That'd be awesome. Even one would be great. But when I look at the martial arts pack and I think, oh, what characters could actually drop there? I'm more inclined that it'll be maybe OG Dragon Ball. I see characters from that saga dropping. I do. I don't really see anything coming from Super or Z for that matter. I mean, maybe you can see maybe a Z character. I'll dive into him, but we'll see and we'll go from there. But anyways, let's go see what characters I think will come. Now, if we're gonna get some DLC, one character that I think we would probably get as a freebie would be this Chi Chi right here. If you play Dokkan, you recognize his card art, physical Chi Chi from the World Tournament. So I actually do want to see Chi Chi in game. So I do see Chi Chi as a playable character down the road. Could she come with the martial arts pack? I would hope so. Honestly, Chi Chi deserves to be in game, deserves to be a playable character. And if you ask me, this is the perfect one to give players. Hey, Here's a freebie. You guys want a character? Chi-Chi's gonna be in the game now. Awesome. With this fit, perfect. Awesome. Micro Chi-Chi would be in game. Great. An amazing addition. Definitely would need more girl fighters in there. Why not? So if I'm guessing, this is a character that I see very likely, if they're going to give us a character, very, very likely to be included in this DLC pack. The next character I see possibly as well as a good chance of coming in is none other than my boy Nam. Now, Nam I do see coming in game as well. He could be also a character that gets thrown in here like, hey, you know what? This is a martial arts pack. We're going to give you a freebie character. Enjoy Nam. Of course, always love the OG Dragon Ball representation. We're very, very low on that, honestly. So if they can give us one character, honestly, any of them, like right now, Chi Chi or Nam, or both. Honestly, best case scenario would be both. Why not just throw in both? Like, hey guys, we've gotten amazing support from the game. You guys have responded absolutely amazing to it. Here you go. Not only will we give you one, we'll give you two characters. We'll give you Chi Chi and we'll give you Nam as playable characters. So I do see Nam as a likely possibility if we're getting them as characters. So my boy Nam in the game would be amazing. Going on to the next one that I think we can see is actually Tien, more specifically Forearm Tien. I see him as a playable character. We've seen Sparking Zero, do some funny little things with characters' names. We have like 5 different versions of Goku. We have Goku Teen, we have Goku Z Early, Goku Z Mid, Goku ZN, Goku Super. Now we have Goku Daima. We have Goku Mini. Sorry, from Dragon Ball Daima. So they can mess with the names here. So we can see Tien early, and having him as a forearm Tien. This is when he was evil. So it would be cool to have a, if you play Dokkan, you understand super and extreme. This would be sort of an extreme Tien. He'd be a villain. So why not include that type of character in the game? We can always use more villains, of course. So a forearm Tien would be a fantastic addition to the game. Do I think it's gonna be him? Probably not. I could probably see as a costume, or yeah, as a costume, because if you have him as a costume, maybe an OG Dragon Ball costume, and one of his supers or one of his skills is forearms, there you go. Why not? So that's forearm TM, the Four Witches technique. I can see that as a skill, or yeah, I can see that as a skill. But yeah, forearm TM would be awesome in game. Now, who I'm hoping for, and I think a lot of people would probably agree with me here, is none other than Demon King Piccolo. Now, I'm being realistic here. Are we probably going to get that as a freebie? Probably not. But Demon King Piccolo deserves a character in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. He definitely deserves it. Why we did not get him, I do not know. I'm still baffled by it. I mean, I can come up with probably a few reasons why they didn't include him. Of course, DLC being the main reason why, and it's still what I think will get an OG Dragon Ball DLC pack down the road. They've said, of course, there's 3 DLC packs planned, and of course, all 3 will be based on Superhero and Daima. So I do see an OG Dragon Ball pack coming out. Well, hopefully it's sooner rather than later. But my boy Demon King Piccolo deserves to be in game. He does. Another character I can see as a DLC character. Well, before I go further, yeah, I see him as a DLC character. Do I see him as a freebie? Probably not. I'd be very shocked if Bandai went that route. But if you ask me, who could be a possibility? He's a possibility, but being realistic, it's probably not going to happen. There's a 99% chance it doesn't happen. But if that, for whatever reason, that 1% does happen, amazing. I'll be ecstatic. I'll be happy through the roof. But for sure, he's a possibility. Is it probably going to happen? Probably not. Moving on to the next character, I think it could be Jackie Chun more specifically. Be Master Roshi, but more specifically Jackie Chun. You can say, well, he could be a costume, and you're right. He could be a costume for Master Roshi. But why not make him a separate character? He tried to hide his identity. Why not do that? Why not give us an extra fighter? Yes, it's gonna be Master Roshi. Would it probably be similar moves? Probably, but just give us the option of having another character. Why not? You already have a huge roster. The more, the merrier. That's what I've always said. And it's not exactly redundant because he's part of OG Dragon Ball, and we don't really have representation. So for me, it's like if we barely have anything with just Team Goku. That's it. That's the only representation OG Dragon Ball has. They are behind, and I think this is perhaps the best way to fill it in is by giving us a playable Jackie Chun. not a costume, no, an actual character for Jackie Chun. My boy deserves it. He should get one. It builds up the roster for OG Dragon Ball, and of course, like I said, the more the merrier. It'll be more fun for everybody. Now there's one more character I do want to look at. Now, do I think it'll be him? No. Again, I think I mentioned in an earlier video. No, I have mentioned in an earlier video that I believe a movie pack DLC will come out where they'll flush out all the missing movie hero or villain characters that are not in game, i.e., base form Garlic Jr. But I would be happy. My boy deserves this. He should be in game. I'll be very happy if I'm proven wrong and he is a playable DLC. He's a playable character and he comes in with the martial arts pack as a free character. But do I think it'll be him? No. But let's just look at him. It is none other than my boy PyCon. PyCon does need a character in game. He does. It's a shame he didn't get it. He's been in other Budokai Tenkaichi games. He's been in other Dragon Ball games for that matter. He played an important role. This is Fusion Reborn. This is where Gogeta was born. Honestly, no pun intended, but Gogeta was born here, and PyCon played an important role. My boy PyCon deserves to be in game. He does. Like I said, do I think it'll happen? Probably not. Not with this martial arts pack. I don't think that'll be the case. Um, but he is coming in game. I would be very, very shocked if he didn't. I would be very surprised, honestly, if he didn't make it to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero one way or another. But yeah, my boy PyCon deserves it. I would love it if he was in the martial arts pack. Do I see it happening? No. It will he come as a DLC? Absolutely. As a movie heroes and movie villains DLC pack? Absolutely. I do see that. But my boy PyCon does deserve that. He does. Now I just gave you about like 5 characters who I can well 5, no wait, 1, 2, 6. Sorry, I apologize. 6 characters that I do see coming as a form of DLC in the martial arts pack. More are no, some are more likely than others. Some I think probably won't even happen at all. But what do I think as far as what this means? You can see we'll look a little bit more info here. Additional information tells you the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It tells you the localization name. So this is a little bit more details of the martial arts pack and what it means. Now, do we know a release date? As you can see, Pro Digital Y. He says no date for now. Of course, shout out to him once again for that, for giving us this exclusive information. It's interesting to think, hey, we're getting something that we weren't expecting. It's a surprise. Now, could it be an amazing surprise? Sure, but like I said, keep your expectations a little bit more tamed. Now, what I mean by that is, do I see a character coming? No, I don't. What I do end up seeing, like I said, is more of costumes or abilities or titles. I see that as an extra bonus. Here you go. Now, what I mean by that martial arts pack, I still think it'll be outfits based on that. And what I do see happening, we do have our boy Yamcha in game, but we're missing OG Dragon Ball representation. Why not give us, Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball Yamcha's fit? Why not give us that as part of the martial arts pack? That would be great. And then give Kid Goku Teen that. If you don't want to give Jackie Chun a separate playable character, give us that as a Master Roshi costume. Give us that. Tien, give him an OG Dragon Ball costume. I definitely see that. I do. I would want that. That's what I think will come with this martial arts pack. I do. It'll be, like I said, costumes, probably from this era, so we can get some OG Dragon Ball representation. Because we really do need it. So I do see that happening. This is more likely what I see. Just what I said: costumes, abilities, and titles. Example, Yamcha's OG Dragon Ball fit. I see that coming. I definitely do. So yeah, that pretty much was going over what I think the martial arts pack will be, what it will contain, but it's awesome to speculate, hey, we can get these characters now. If they do surprise us and say, hey, here's a free playable character, or here's 2 free playable characters, who I think will come. I'm almost certain I see this version of Chi Chi coming in game. I see her being included in the martial arts pack if we're getting a character. And maybe because of the support's been amazing, I also see them giving us Nam as a playable character. So I do see, like I said, Nam and this Chi-Chi as playable characters. And shout out, of course, to the Dragon Ball. This one, shout out to Dragon Ball, the Dokkan Battle Wiki, sorry, or Dokkan Battle fandom, and shout outs to the Dragon Ball fandom here. I do see these characters coming. If they give us one, I think it'll be Chi Chi. I'm more inclined towards them giving us this Chi Chi. I do, just because we don't have a lot of female fighter representation. So why not give us more by giving us a Chi Chi? That's who I think. If they're talking about martial arts pack, I see her coming or I see Nam coming. I do. Of course, both would be awesome. But yeah, like I said, keep your expectations, tame, and just enjoy what we're getting. We got an amazing game. Bandai did a fantastic job with Sparking Zero. But anyways, this will wrap up this video. Just wanted to give you a little bit of speculation of what we see coming with the martial arts pack, and the awesome information we got. Hopefully you're all enjoying Sparking Zero, and if you're gonna pick it up, basically the 11th, or basically in a few hours from now, if you're getting it digitally, you're just a few hours away, or you're just a day away from playing it. If you have the early access, I hope you all have been enjoying it. I hope you all having a blast. You guys are having a great time. Bandai really knocked it out of the park with this one. But yeah, this will wrap up this video, and thank you for watching. Of course, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Of course, feedback is always appreciated, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye, guys.